All right, the second meeting to order of the evening. We are now in regular session. Wednesday, April 4th, 2026 meeting. Once again, we'll start with public forum. Is everything for our regular agenda today? Okay, we'll jump right into it. I will entertain a motion to approve the minutes from the previous meeting.
Make a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
Motion Maddie, is there a second?
Second.
Second Tracy. Any other discussion?
Just that verification in regards to that tax abatement that you put that in there, what was
Oh, about the year, yes.
about the year.
Mhm.
So that'd be my only thing. David,
I thought you were.
Talked to Tammy,
Oh.
and she said that's the way they wanted it to
Okay.
be, because they wouldn't be finishing the interior yet.
correct. And that's my understanding as well. So
Okay.
I could just be that only to add in there with the
Make sure there's
verification.
no surprises.
Yeah. Okay. So, but I have nothing else in regards to that.
Does it say, what does it say?
I just says, it's right over here. It just said to be verified.
Oh, I got you. Okay, so let's,
So
as
just-
amended.
Yeah, just making sure that's.
Understood. Yep, we're good for that. So. Motion Maddie, second Tracy. Approved as amended. We good? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Okay, new business. Bills, ready to pay?
Yep, they're all ready.
Entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion that we pay bills.
Second Tracy to pay bills. Second Jacob. Any other discussion on the bills? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. All right, cemetery mulligans. Just one?
Yep.
Same as last year.
All right.
Oh, it doesn't say anything outside.
No, it does not, it just says mulligan. I have a proposal from Corey and Tyler Fessler. Bid for mowing and trimming is needed for 2026 mowing year. Excuse me. Proposed amount per time, $605, $300 for spring cleanup, $350 per time, up to 3 times for fall cleanup and leaves. We propose to furnish labor and materials in complete accordance with the above specifications.
So what was the, will you say that once more?
I'm sorry, $605 per time.
605
Yep,
per time.
with a $300 fee for spring cleanup and $350 up to 3 times for fall cleanup. That includes the cleanup and leaves.
And that's weed eating everything.
Mhm.
Only bid we received. Make the motion to approve the cemetery bid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second.
Motion from Brian to
Yeah.
approve the bid from Tyler and Corey Fessler. Second from Tracy. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Okay. To set the budget hearing for 2026, 2027. So in your packet, you've got the proposed budget. Needs to go to the paper. If you've been following the news, there's been some talk about the papers in the area going down. The Clear Lake Mirror is staying up. It was bought out by a company in Charles City, so our paper is not in jeopardy of going out of print, so we're in good shape there. But we are going to push it out another week, just to give everybody another chance. And with all the
To
stuff that's in the
review.
air, we're going to make sure everybody had enough time to review. So we're gonna request that we hold the meeting on April 22nd.
Yep.
So if that's works for everybody else, I'll entertain a motion to set that hearing.
I'll be in Greece, so.
I'll make a motion to set the hearing for April 22nd at 5:35 PM.
Motion from Brian to set that hearing at 5:35 on April 22nd. Is there a second?
Second.
From Abby, any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Okay. Wastewater meter. Zachary.
Yeah, I'll give you guys all a quote for getting us this century on counting our wastewater out there. This is what we were currently working with. She's original to the bonds. That's the unit right there.
Mhm.
And,
Also detects earthquakes. It
Looks
looks
like
like.
it.
oh, yeah.
Geiger
she
count,
might,
yeah, it looks
yeah.
like it.
She might even tell if you're wired or not, who knows? But every single one of those lines on there represents 2 hours of the day, and I have to go through and calculate that at the end of every month to come up with an average per day. And that takes me around 5 hours to do every month for that report. For this new guy, you just go out there, you put a USB in, and you got all the data right there. I don't have to do no calculating. It's a calculator, I'm not doing math, so it's all right, but yeah.
Does this have a system that can automatically register that back to you here?
No, I would have to go out there with the USB and just download the data.
Okay.
It keeps it for, I don't know how long, I don't remember what that guy said, but once a month, all I need to go out there and do the data. So I can go out there as many times as I need to. I think I'm definitely gonna go out there more than just once a month.
This is out of the lagoon, you said?
Yes.
And how waterproof is this device?
It's not in the water at all. There's a.
No, but I mean, like, is it a building or?
Yes, there's a building, there's a little building out
Well, I know,
there.
but this goes in that building.
Correct. The only thing that'd be outside would be a solar panel, so we get power to said
Yeah.
meter.
And it's in its own cabinet, like it's got a little box.
Yes, it does.
I see.
I gave you like, yeah. It's got a little picture with all the other
The,
fancy stuff
the
on there.
importance of this is, accurate recording for DNR.
Yes.
You know, with, Zach and I talked about it, one thing with the graph paper that they're currently using, the paper's no longer made, so he's having to make copies of copies of copies, so it's not great, you know, quality paper. And so this will help with recording, you know, our requirements for recording the DNR.
We're not in like non-compliance, but they're recommending we maybe upgrade.
I remember you saying that
Yeah.
last year.
Right. I mean, they're not requiring nothing at this particular time, but
They're just saying you should be thinking about
you
it
should,
because.
yeah, maybe
What do you do with
It's antiquated.
what do you do with the prior months?
the what?
What do you do with the prior months paperwork? Do you,
I
save
keep,
that?
I have to keep that for 7 years.
So with that being said, with that USB, you can bring it back, print that out, put it in a folder as well as you can put it on a computer to have it both places?
Right, right. As long as I have the data for 7 years, I'm cool, so.
What's the process in case it does go down and it doesn't record, for a certain amount of time? Is that something we just have to contact the DNR and let them know?
Yes, it's just something on the report that I put, we had technical difficulties for such and such day, and we're back up and running this day.
Okay.
They have lenience on that stuff, I mean, obviously, that's not recommended things, but they get that things happen, so.
As long as it's not like
All
every
the
time there's a giant
Yeah.
rain, all of a sudden you're offline and.
Right.
So how long is that, if you're using the solar and everything else, how long does that work? I know, to keep that charged, is there a battery in there that'll keep it in case of cloudy days? or-
Yes, there is a, like a car battery, I think is what he told me, and what did he tell me, was it like 8 days or something it runs without any,
Son,
yeah,
Okay.
which seems like quite a lot to me.
And how often does that battery have to be replaced?
He did not tell me that amount of information. I would imagine it's like any other car battery, like 5 years, 7 years.
Line 6.
There we go.
It's a marine battery, so I know it's made for the hot and
Moisture.
cold and everything like that, so.
well, I couldn't see where it alarmed if something happened, it's not gonna send you a,
No, there's not. I mean, I will know when I download the data, and obviously if I look at that screen out there, when I go out there,
sure.
I would imagine it would tell me something.
Well, and what you're measuring is input into the pond. So really, there shouldn't be,
Anything
there
going
really
on.
shouldn't be I mean, unless we had like a torrential rain and all of a sudden, but as long as it gets out there, that's the main thing.
Yeah,
It's just recording what's coming into the lagoon accurately.
Yep, I get it. I just wondered if for some reason the battery died or something went wrong, does it tell anybody? That's all I meant.
that would be looking at the screen when I go and download the data. I wouldn't have no power type of deal.
Would there ever be a need to have that, or do they even make it where they send a notification to you? And the reason I'm asking is because I know we did the
Water tower.
water tower, and we're doing an add-on secondly. So I didn't know if there would be something down the road, and we'd say we need to add on to this one as well, or if this is a lead.
There is a bunch of things you can add on to this thing. This is just the start, but we don't need a whole heck of a lot more. I mean, we're pretty simple here. It does have the capability of alerts and whatnot. But I would imagine it probably works a lot better with hard power instead of just solar power then, because then you always got power.
So there is no need for you guys to receive a notification immediately, in regards to the fact of if there's an influx and or a power outage
No,
aspect of it.
no.
Shouldn't be. You guys don't have any pumps out there, right?
No
Everything's
pumps.
gravity in, gravity out. So,
Yes,
um,
all around town, that's the way it
It
is.
should be fine. Even if you had a huge, again, if you had a huge influx of water coming into the lagoon, as long as the lagoon is
Taking it.
taking, you know, what you're sending out there, it should be fine. These guys open valves to discharge. So, and that's only twice a year, spring
Twice a
and
year is
fall.
all we're allowed.
So, and that's part of their, part of the city's,
Process.
Permit.
permit.
And I'm assuming if there is a huge influx of rain, you guys are gonna go out and check it anyway, so.
Right. And it's gotta bypass if it does happen to not wanna go in there, and that's something else we need to keep an eye on too, stuff like that.
Like I said, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything we'd be adding on a year down the road, like we're doing with water tower, so.
At this particular time, no, he did add a couple of things on this quote that were optional on the second page. They were the only two things that seemed relatively necessary for us. I mean, I take pH out there once every month. That's what that top one is. I have a different thing that I handheld take out there and do it. And then the other one's a rain gauge. The rain gauge might not be the end of the world, because I can have a rain gauge at my house, but could be more out there. Type of deal, and it automatically dumps it and stuff like that.
So what does this rain gauge specifically do besides register?
The water coming out of the sky, so then I can calculate that into how much water I took into my ponds.
Sorry.
That's all that would be for.
A $1,200 range.
And it's a fancy one. Like I said, it's optional. It's not a necessity.
Yeah, I don't, Zach and I kind of talked about that as well. I don't think the rain gauge is probably necessary, considering he talked about having rain gauge at his house.
Right.
There's all kinds of rain monitoring
Right.
stuff you can use. The pH meter, I mean, is it necessary? No, but it would be nice.
Does that have to be calibrated each year or?
It probably has to be calibrated,
Who does that, this company?
probably Zach and John. Do you calibrate yours currently? You got
Yes.
buffers? and-
Yes, I got buffers. It would just be a learning curve, and Isaiah would be more than happy to help me, I know.
How old's the one you have now?
It's relatively new. It would have been for my first inspection here, because we weren't doing it correctly before that, so.
This company that you have the quote from, is this a company that, I don't know anything about them, so this company that's reputable in the area, does our stuff, services?
Yes, this would be the first time we would ever be working with them, but, word around town is they got a good reputation. Like after they came and visited me out there, they went over to Thornton. And we're doing a quote for them as well.
I haven't personally worked with them either, but I know the name and
Yeah.
they're pretty widely known.
I'll make a motion to approve this excluding item number 9, the rain gauge.
You want to approve it with the rain gauge?
Without excluding,
Oh, I got you.
excluding item number 9, I don't think we need a $1,200 rain gauge.
It is a lot.
I'll second that.
But we do need the pH meter?
I think the pH meter is probably, that would show that up on the data as well when it's downloaded.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got
They
you.
could be automatically.
Yeah, and that's a requirement,
Calibrated.
pH is a requirement of our,
Okay.
the permitting, so.
Correct.
I guess, so the one you have would not come into your data? Like,
No, I mean, that's something I have to do separate.
I understand, okay. Thank you for clarifying that. Okay, I got a motion from Brian, second from Jacob. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Hi.
Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. This would come out of the wastewater budget, correct? Okay.
You want me to wait until July to do this?
Money in the budget to take care
We're slim on wastewater,
Should we wait
but
till
we
July?
have to amend our budget before the end of this next month anyway.
They did offer, I don't want to speak out of turn, they did offer that they would put it in and bill us.
Yeah, like there's that option, I don't know the full logistics of it, like we would order it, it takes like 2 weeks to get here, and like we could plan around it to where it would be done by the 1st of July type of deal. And then obviously we wouldn't receive the bill until after,
Would that be better?
so.
Otherwise, fine, but amend our-
We have to amend anyway because of all the trees.
Sure.
Let's take a look at wastewater. Let's kind of make some projections between now and July. And then we'll let you guys know next week.
So should he go ahead and,
We've approved it
so
and then we will, Lauren and I will
see when
chat.
we're gonna,
And then, yeah, Lauren and I report back at the next meeting, with planning.
So the storm water utility is what it come out of?
Wastewater,
get waste-
wastewater utility.
the last one.
So, water utility or sewer utility?
Sewer.
Oh, yeah, we've used enough.
Yeah, the televising took a lot.
Mhm.
Wait till July 1.
Works for me. All right,
Band
band
price
price.
still pretty good. If you decide.
Yeah, because I talked to him about that, so I mean, like, we'll be ordering it pretty much June 1st type of deal.
Oh, perfect. That makes me feel better though. I don't want to kind of turn bad for the new vendor, so
Well,
that was my concern.
I told him about this because I was in contact with Laura about how much we got left in there, so.
Perfect. We'll do July 1st. Awesome. Okay, fan sponsorship. What do we think?
You're gonna get back?
I've talked to Tim twice. He has not responded to me or sent that stuff to me. So he said, I'll get it to you, but I
okay,
haven't got it yet.
he said that night,
So, I don't feel comfortable committing without knowing that information.
Can we just table it to the next?
I think we can table it again. Without that information,
Agreed?
I think that we'd be able to get some sponsors and it wouldn't have to come out of the cities. I mean, I don't have a problem supporting some, but I don't think we should do the whole thing.
Agreed. Okay. We'll table till the 22nd. Old business. Anybody have any? Anything on the skid loader?
We have not heard from Case yet. They're still kicking the can down the road.
Okay.
I got all the numbers, but I just don't have a feel for that one, you know?
Is that the last quote you're waiting for?
I already have the number from him. I'm just waiting to drive it. That's all we're waiting.
Oh, so we're just waiting to test drive that one?
Yes, yes.
And we have quotes from who else?
We have quotes from John Deere, Case, Cat, and Bobcat.
Okay. Do you want to give them a deadline? Have it here by this date, or we're gonna choose somebody else?
Can, yeah,
Let's do that. We have 3 other vendors.
right?
I mean, you can move quickly to do something, or otherwise we
Yeah.
can get passed over.
What's your magic day then?
May 1st?
May 1st, all right?
All comparable.
Yes, there was just, was one that we weren't really a huge fan of, but the other two, we definitely thoroughly enjoyed. I think this one's gonna be, the Case one's gonna be pretty much like what we currently have. But I don't know that. I would like to drive it to know. So, but there is 2 favorites as of right now.
And they're comparable price.
You very comparable in price.
Do they all participate in that plan that program you signed up for recently?
Yes, yes.
Trying to remember the name of that.
So,
I'm blanking on the name right now, but
Sourcewell.
thank you.
The only one that I don't think participates is Case, or at least it didn't reflect in their number anyway.
That sometimes pushes them along a little quicker.
Right, yeah. Well, and like the whole hubbub is they were building new ones. That's what we're waiting on. we're getting a brand new one to demo and they were waiting to build it or something. And we were supposed to be March. Well, day late, the dollar for it now, so.
Yep, we're not gonna continue to wait around.
Any other old business? Moving to committee reports. As I mentioned earlier, I had a meeting on Monday with the assessor's office. We did approve their budget. We had made some amendments, made some salary requests to align with some other counties with their salaries. We met with HR, they did a salary survey, and it's a big, I'd say cat and mouse game, but they give you the top five, the 5 counties above, 5 counties below, where they're at in salary range, and then they say, okay, this is the average. Well, it's really not, because it doesn't go by, cost of living in those areas. It just shows population-wise where it's at. So they kind of wanted to match it, but we did a 3-year step to get them closer. So that when the next time those counties do it, they can step and step.
And that was for who?
The assessor's office, yeah. So, the 2 assessors and then the deputy assessor, the 2 people out doing the assessments, and then the office workers, the assessor and the deputy assessor. But, so yeah, we cut some money out of that budget, which helps everybody. We got that done Monday, which was nice. That's off the table finally, move forward, but we got that. So that's my committee. Anybody else have anything?
Going to E91 budget meeting for the 26-27 year. Thanks for everything. Pretty much went through. Adam had a couple things that thought would get us in trouble by law. So wording was changed a little bit on some of that. Basically that they decided to do kind of a study because the governor's trying to push one piece app. So Clear Lake, obviously has their own. The jail has one which can expand without any hiccups. The one in Clear Lake obviously can't do that. They say they can, but I don't see where they can do it. And then they're asking for total money to change their PSAP, which, don't see much support there.
You want to explain to them what a PSAP is?
So their dispatch center basically has the capabilities of dispatching the whole county. And Clear Lake's always been the backup for the county if something ever would happen. The governor has a lot of push to just make it one, because she feels like there's a lot of wasted money being put into counties that have more than one dispatch center. So it's kind of been tabled right now, but I see it coming back before the session's done. If they do that, then they'll basically push you into one. So the board decided that they would do a study to see, who out of the 2 would be more compliable to make it happen. Which one would be more feasible, I guess. And Adam's got 2 back. 2 other vendors are supposed to be coming in with offers. He didn't want to do anything without having all 4 in front of him. So anyway, that's kind of where that's at.
And with the PSAP and that, those can be transferred to other counties. Those can be transferred to other counties in case theirs goes
Yeah.
down. So if Cerro Gordo's would go down, they could transfer that stuff to another county, and another county can cover the calls coming in. So that stuff would never be lost in any way. It would just be another backup. So what currently would be done would be Cerro Gordo Sheriff's Office, if theirs went down, for the city and county, they transferred over to Clear Lake, and then that would be our backup. But if Clear Lake was gone, it would just be transferred to like a Worth or Mitchell or Floyd or Franklin or to another county, and then we'd still be covered. So.
Right now, Worth County has the backup. If Clear Lake can't do it, Worth County has the backup right now, and they obviously have a big enough dispatch center to handle the call volume. But any of the counties around us can take over our dispatch center if something were to happen. So, but like I say, that's one of the governor's big pushes, and she's been trying to push it through every which way she can, so anyway, she just feels there's a waste of money going on, and she's got the support, it sounds like, so. That was kind of the meeting.
Thanks, Brad.
The pool's gonna have I'll go through applications and have kids come down to sign all their paperwork Monday from 5 to 8. So if sorry. If you want to come, you can, but yeah, I know you probably,
Doing
we're just,
the pool,
yeah, but it's gonna be here.
okay,
So kids just bring down all their information, we make copies, we give them the packet of stuff that they have
okay.
to sign in. Jade's
You got more than one?
well, there'll be 2 of us here for sure.
No
Yeah, more than
applicants.
one applicant, yes, we do, it's yay.
How many absence do you have?
I don't know how many she
Trace
has,
what
like
day you say?
Monday,
Okay.
Monday from 5 to 8 here at the city hall. And I'll put it on the
Still
city
doing-
site,
Still doing the cleanup on the 18th?
I think that's what she.
May 18th. May 18th.
April is what I was told.
April.
April 18th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
April 18th
18th.
is supposed to be a
That's
Cleanup
cleanup day and fix day, I believe.
That is prom, yeah, that probably won't, I'll talk to Jay, but that
Okay.
might not be it.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
That's
Why does that
actually-
date sound familiar?
That's the annual meeting and prom, so I don't know that you don't have much luck that day.
Must as much, yes, people
That's-
showing up.
That's earlier than normal.
It is earlier than normal, I think they not let it go like last year a little bit.
Yeah.
But maybe it'll have to be the next week,
Mhm.
and that'll be,
25th?
yeah, it's okay. So anyway, just FYI, if you know anybody or your kids wanna apply 5 to 8, they can just bring it and come down that night. They don't have to get it down to Lorna or anything ahead of time, so. We'll try to get a bunch of that cleaned out, so there's always a few that don't come or can't come or have a function or something they have to go to, so we'll catch up with them later.
It was kind of
Yeah,
lifeguard
so much
and
stuff.
concessions.
Yep,
There's
Oh.
guarantee. Gone this week, we're gone that week, so.
Well,
They might-
that's the day I have my retirement
oh,
deal as the fire department,
yeah, I
so I'm
understand.
not real sure I will make that.
Well, no, you should not take it then, but if you wanna step down.
I was vacuuming the pool on my anniversary night. Because the inspector was coming.
The next day, oh my gosh,
I still don't hear the end of that.
I bet not, I bet not. But I wanted you to know too, so you,
Thank you.
yeah.
Anything else for committee reports? Moving to council discussion, I actually have a couple things first. Chief called me when I was in Florida during spring break. We had a gentleman parking a semi on the gravel road between the Westview Drives. If you guys are familiar with that location is.
Mhm.
I guess he's lived with somebody in town. I don't know his actual situation. But the way it was explained to me, that it was just for a couple weeks that he was in town. He was working a special project. He just needed to park a semi, but the residents up there didn't like it. And I said, well, let him park at the pool. It's gonna be for 2 weeks. That's fine. I don't care. He's still
Pool's
here.
closed. Oh,
Yeah.
And that, the trucking company that he works for is out of Hampton, so he's not going anywhere.
Right, he's still here. So he is a full-time resident. He's working, he said he was working on something at the industrial park, to find a place to park, but he hasn't found it yet. So
And it's a livestock trailer.
we need to do something.
And he's driving on a Bartlett Road 5 ton.
well, we've had other people ask and we
Yeah.
denied
Right.
that, so.
Like I said, I thought it was for a week. I was
Yeah,
okay with it for a week.
I think you
But-
did the right thing there, cause, you know, pool's not open and,
Mhm.
you know,
We don't want semis driving around with little kids in parks.
yeah,
So,
And if we tell one person no, we can't tell someone
Right.
else
somebody
yes.
else, yes, yeah.
I was hoping Chief would be here tonight, but he couldn't make it here. This time come up, so I'm gonna talk with him tomorrow about it, but I didn't know if anybody had any other solutions. I thought about maybe the hoop shed, but You guys are still using that, right?
Look like, from what I can see, it's destroying that, be the west side of Chamber Acres there from that coming in there. I mean, looks like that road, it's on the west side of that residence area. Looks like, where he's coming in and destroying that.
And that's not city property, that's all Chambers, so.
I mean, that's what
Too
it
long
looks
and they'll
like.
be
Yeah.
knocking on our door.
And they said that he could not park up there, so, no,
Okay.
that's,
Yeah,
that's.
yeah, the residents up there were
The
upset.
chamber said, no, he cannot
Okay.
park up there.
All right.
Well,
I have an issue with him parking on any city
it
property.
truly boils down to, it's not up to us to find a spot.
Right.
He needs to check with guys at industrial. I know there's lots of guys that park out there daily,
And Tim,
lets them pay something for parking out there. Maybe talk to 5 Star, see if he could use the bin site. I don't know, but
I'm just saying that
Yeah.
like, my time is up. I've given him enough leeway, so.
I don't agree with the hoop building, I don't think on any city property, because that's
That's
liability on us for anything.
I just want to get him out of the pool area first, but,
Yeah.
sure.
But I would not offer him any city property.
I agree, it's his responsibility to find somewhere.
no, I totally agree with that.
Everyone else has to too.
I'm working through that, so
Mhm.
that's why he's there, and it was supposed to be temporary, unless that was explained to me, but I'm working through it, so. That's that, and then on another note, Trace, I don't know if you know this one, but I reached out to the folks living in the Rock of Ages, or they reached out to me, the Rock of Ages.
I probably don't know.
Okay.
All right.
They reached out to me.
Mhm.
They want to start, I don't want to use the word co-op, but like kind of what we have, the pantry shed out here.
Mhm.
They want to do like a fruit and vegetable thing where people can bring stuff and like do it kind of like a trade thing. Like if you have extra cucumbers, extra tomatoes, a
Mhm.
little like stand right there in the Rock of Ages, right in front of Rock of Ages.
Be in front of their house, not on the side between them and Jason, but,
Right where the Rock of
between them
Ages
and the
thing
school.
was. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
in front of the- Yeah. So to the south of the house,
To the south.
the south of the house.
Okay.
Could be on,
Like where the rock page is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
school side.
So, if any of the schools or the churches, somebody's looking for a project, maybe build that little hut thing or something, just putting it out there. Oh,
Above my pay grade.
only concern would be all the cats and animals that are in the areas
That's
that are gonna, start
it has to be
to,
closed, wouldn't it?
it'd have to be something that could be closed, but then that's gonna,
A lot of those old ones used to have a swing up thing,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
hook
sure.
and then
I don't wanna start getting critters,
a good point.
more than we already have, raccoons.
Yeah.
eventually they have a
we
lot
got
of
800
in
deer
their
running
yard.
through town.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Last
yeah,
thing we
they have
need.
deer in their yard all the
I didn't
time.
think of that.
Before, so I just don't want
Nope,
us to start getting nuisance animals coming
It
into town.
also makes me worried that people are gonna stop there on that very busy road.
Mm,
That's, and it can't be any wider.
yeah, it's true.
I don't know if it would be
Okay.
better on the other side, like,
It seems like it would be
Over
better
on
on the other
Jefferson.
side, doesn't it?
It'd be better. Yeah.
not on Jefferson,
right.
Washington.
Washington.
Washington, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll check with her again.
Maybe
Or
be in their driveway up there. And
I just told her I'd
there's a
bring it
little-
up, so.
Yeah, there's a little cement pad on the
Is there?
west side of the garage.
I'm not against that.
No,
right,
I'm not
to-
against
to
it either. It
allow
sounds
people
like
to
a
have
great
extra
idea.
produce
Yeah.
That somebody could use it, but,
Just wanna make sure it's not a hazard or
They just
people are,
asked, like, hey, we have this idea, but we don't know where to go with it. I said, hey,
sure.
I got a place I can bring it, so.
And if they
Send
put up
them.
a couple tables in their garage and do it out of the garage, they shut down the
Do that.
garage, Cause those garage doors.
That's all I had. So we're on the, go around the room. Brian.
the brush and everything at 117 Elm Street West has been in that backyard for over 2 years. The house is vacant. And, the alleyway, and we've been, are we going to end up doing anything with that? I know,
That'd be a good place to start with that. Vacancy tax, we can send them a letter. There was a whole list of nuisance
Mhm.
things they have to have, so that could be
Yeah.
the start of.
the snow is
the vacancy.
gone, and that
180
is,
days yet. We had 180 days since we put that into effect. Is that how long it is to
How
start?
it read,
180 days to start?
I think they had to register it right away, didn't they?
When we send them a letter that.
No, I thought it was 180 days from the start. We put it into effect until we could do anything.
We can still send a letter, can't we?
That was your baby.
Are you shaking your head yes? Oh, I thought you were agreeing. Okay.
Well, even a nuisance letter can be sent because
Yeah.
that needs to be cleaned up. It's been well overdue. I know there's animals and critters that are living back there. The house in the corner cleaned up very nicely over the last year, the 2 years. I know that the residents have complained about that as well, so, that needs to be taken care of
So let's
sooner rather than later.
start the nuisance letter. Around that same time when the vacancy left. Anything else, Brian?
That's all that I have.
Okay. Tracy.
Okay, so a citizen was in earlier and that you're very familiar with, and so his question really was, he had Busy Bee come because he had a sewer blockage. And the Busy Bee guy went 160 feet out from his basement and didn't reach the blockage. So then he had to have someone come and actually dig up the piping, you know all that, right?
Right.
And they put in the clean out, and that's from the sidewalk. So the sidewalk to where the jet had to push it through was 110 feet, but they couldn't visualize it, so they don't know if it was his property or the city's.
No one's got no hard evidence on whose it was. I mean, we went and dumped a bunch of water down upstream, and then I was at the downstream manhole, and we could see that
Nothing
water
came
coming.
through,
No.
And
we
it
could
all,
see-
the
yeah,
water came through.
Right. We could
Well, what
see-
he's saying is, could it be televised? Because I guess they tried to do it, but
Yes.
then they abandoned it,
Right, and
like 100, I forget how many
9
feet.
feet. They abandoned it after 9 feet.
After 9 feet, they
Yes,
abandoned it, yes.
Because they said they couldn't go
Couldn't go through it.
dirt is what they said in there. But if there's dirt in there, how does the water go down there?
I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense to me. I called them, the Cambridge people. And they said that, yeah, that's what they said. And then the video, you can't really see, you can see something, but you can't really tell what it is. So I don't know how they classify it as dirt. But you can't jet it from the other way because it's kind of like a drop manhole. So they can't even send the camera in that way. The only way to do that would be, we'd have to dig it up in Cricket Street and
I see.
reconfigure that.
So that was his basic question, is can it be televised so he can see where the blockage was?
No, it cannot.
And basically, I think he also was interested in who's responsible, you know?
And I
He's
don't,
already paid Busy Bee,
yeah,
but he,
and I don't know how you classify that being said, there's no evidence. And
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how we could say it's the main's plugged if we seen water going down, but I also don't understand that he went 130 feet from the sidewalk. I mean, he hit the blockage there. He had to have been in the main then.
he had,
Had to have been.
he said 160. Yeah.
That was from the basement.
Oh, that was from the basement, yeah, 110, he said. from
Right.
the-
And if he
Clean
went
out,
that
yeah.
far, he had to have been in the main.
Mhm.
But why did we get good flow? It doesn't, there's a lot of, I don't understand.
Has that been televised yet? I know we're televising the whole town, so
Yeah,
that, when was that televised?
Last year is when they abandoned that after 9 foot.
Yeah, they only went 9.
And the
No,
reason,
no. When we're televising all of ours,
yeah,
right?
that is what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
And we stopped it after 9 feet as well?
Yeah, and
Because
not we, the company we had hired.
does the sewer stop
Yes,
after?
yes.
Why?
That because they said they were hitting dirt
they said they were hitting
and
dirt.
they couldn't jet from downstream because of the drop manhole. They couldn't get the jetter in there to clean it prior to televising. So then when they ran the camera in, you can't run the camera through a bunch of stuff and then get it on the lens.
And
Can't
then
see.
ruin the camera.
You're right. That's why they abandoned it. That's why they can't clean it. That's why we have no information on there. The only way to fix it, to get some information and clean it would be is we'd have to dig it up down by Corey's where that manhole is. And we'd have to put like a separate manhole right there, right at the top of the drop. So where you can get access in before the drop.
Before the drop, so,
Yes.
because he did talk about that too, that they
Right.
couldn't really go around the,
There's nothing we can do other than dump water down upstream. But even then, if there is dirt there, I mean, the water can very easily go around it. It's an 8-inch main.
right?
Not a lot of flow there. So. I got no information, I
Did they try
suppose.
going the other direction?
They did, and that's where they can't drive up the drop. So they did try both ways, it's just there was nothing they could do. And I really am mad that they didn't tell me at that particular time. I learned about this when obviously
When
he
he's
had
had
a
a
problem.
problem,
Right,
yeah.
right. So I couldn't give him any information to begin with.
So water flowed appropriately.
Yeah, when we dumped it
When you
down.
dumped water from one
Right.
spot, you could see it in the manhole. in the
Yes,
next
he
spot.
was up at the one manhole upstream and I was downstream. And I could definitely tell when the water started rushing,
Mhm.
it increased the flow.
Did it change color at all?
Negative, it was clear.
It's clear.
Well, and he wondered if he just jetted that, because the guy, Matthew Fiona, and then they did jet it, and
Right.
so he wondered if
They
he
didn't
was
jet it, they just did the rotor-rooter.
rotor thing. Okay, he said, he did say, he did use those words, but.
Right.
But anyway, he said he didn't know if he pushed it down, so now it's somebody else's problem, or if there's any way to look now, I don't know.
There's.
We don't have a camera ourselves, right?
Yeah, and even then, I mean, we would need the little car and everything. We'd be doing the same thing in Fisher's Grove. We can't drive up that little thing to get in there.
Mhm,
We can't go down this way because of something getting on the lens.
mhm.
It really irked me when they said that. I mean, why didn't they say something? Why didn't they give me options to fix it then?
Right,
All right, so we know there's a possible issue there. What's our plan going forward? Or options for going forward?
Our options are most likely digging up down in the street, down by Corey's, to get an access in there where we can then jet it. Because we can't pull the jetter backwards. That's when you start to blow toilets out of the ground in people's houses.
they don't like that.
Especially if they're
I don't want
sitting on it.
You can't go against the grain.
Congratulations on your new bidet.
So,
I'd hate to be sitting on it.
Alright, so I think we have to at least look at options for
Right.
how far of an area would that be that we'd have to,
not a big area of excavation. We would just have to know where the thing starts to go down and then bend back. We would have to get in front of that or on top of that. So then we can get in a good level piece where you can drive the jetter up there, bring it all back and
See
clean
if
it.
it's collapsed or not, you wouldn't really
I
know.
don't think it's collapsed. I don't think that, I don't know. I
Yeah.
even went back and looked back in 2017 when they were the last time that it got televised. I think it was 2017. Same thing. I think they only went 6 feet that time. So we gained 3 feet.
Yeah, well, that's a
So hooray for us.
plus.
well, I still don't like that.
I don't like it either. I was rather ticked off when I read that.
I think we need to get a plan of attack in there.
Yes.
Set up a game plan, what you think, get some
Yeah.
quotes so we can get that figured out.
Right,
So we don't have this issue going forward.
definitely.
Kind of like the storm sewer when I got on it, it's like, oh, we've done this 5 times and nobody's ever done anything.
Right.
Well, what are we doing? We have people's yards and houses getting flooded, so.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't know how we classify whose fault that is, if it's anyone's fault at all. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know.
and he's very reasonable about it.
Right,
You know, he's just saying, can it be televised and what do we do from now on? I mean, how do we? We hope it's not a recurring problem.
Road or is it grass? Like where is it? Like,
it's in the middle of the road. Like we
So
would
we had to dig up the street.
yeah, not the whole street. We're digging up
A path.
Yeah.
But
But
still,
in
we're
a-
gonna have to do a patch too.
Put in a new manhole basically, or at least get this over the drop towards the manhole instead of dropping in the middle of the street.
Mhm.
It would make sense if I could show you the pictures and everything instead of me trying to talk about it.
No, we kind of, I
Yeah.
mean,
Get a game plan, get a quotes, and bring it back.
I can do that.
and I'll just tell him we're working on seeing what we can do
Right.
to.
At this particular time, we cannot televise it as is.
Yeah, we can't do that, but we'll get back to him when we're gonna do something else.
Okay.
It could be a couple months for sure. All right, thank you. That's it, thank you.
Riley, anything? Okay, Jacob?
Nothing.
Can you put, Main Street Flowers on next meeting's agenda? And then after you look up the vacancy tax wording, can we look at sending letters to the nuisance properties on Main Street as well? Get that process started? That's all I have. You took care of my thunder with the semi.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sure that irritates her some.
That's where I got the text message.
Yes.
Tom, who would you got number from?
Yeah.
Not them.
Employee discussion, Zachary.
I got a couple of things that, alley up north, you guys remember that conversation last
Yeah,
meeting?
I went up and looked.
You did,
I did.
so I did not print off any pictures, but I'm
I can
sure
bring
that you
a
guys
picture.
looked it up on there last
Oh.
time.
Yeah, I went up and just looked.
I feel like I need to print some pictures.
Is that,
And I talked
what
to
side
Jenny.
of, what side of his property does Rockwell alley run?
He's talking about to the east, right?
That's the one that I think we need to leave alone.
Oh, that's
The
the
one
one.
to the
The one by
north
his
is the
garage,
one.
right?
Yeah,
The one by his garage, you would leave alone, correct?
yes, the one to the east.
So on the east side of the property.
On the east side.
So the other
Because
one
Jenny
is
said.
against the cornfield then?
No, it's not quite all the way there.
Okay.
Like if Larry's gonna whip it up here, well, I'll show you.
Well, I don't think you want to mess with the one that goes by his garage.
Negative, I don't think so either. If we
No.
was to ever expand, I think we need that.
And that seems to meet up with another road. I mean,
Yeah,
physically, it's
Right,
not, it's,
right.
in my head, it would meet up.
yeah.
physically.
I know, we're waiting for electrician to come replace.
Nothing like having everybody staring at you. I didn't know who else it would affect. I just talked to Jenny.
Yeah.
And Kenny, and they're like, we don't
Next one
care.
over.
Well, Kenny and them, they don't have one. It's literally
Yeah,
just
it just ends there.
this one, yeah.
Yeah.
And like I would leave this one right here alone.
Yeah, that's
That's my
between their two
opinion.
houses. Yeah.
I think we can safely get rid of that one if we wanted to.
Are there any utilities that go back there?
Not for us.
Or,
Is that-
well,
I don't
does it go
know.
for anybody else?
I don't think so, but I do not know that for a fact.
I think before we can make a decision, I think we have to verify that there are no utilities back there.
And would it just be his chunk of his,
I think you'd probably have to sell both of them, but I don't know that for sure. I think you can do whatever you want, I suppose. But I doubt there's any utilities being that we got that.
I doubt it too.
That just doesn't mean the utilities haven't been dug up yet.
Well, that could be too. So,
Oh, okay, what place is
Would be the
that?
first time we've had people building alleys.
like our
No,
utilities,
would
our
not.
utilities,
Where are we now?
So where the utilities are on
Sorry.
the alley's on the east side there.
There you go. All right, I was trying to zoom in on,
like our utilities are right here, and then it goes still straight that far. We don't have nothing that goes north from there. I don't.
So has that alley ever been open?
No.
I didn't think so.
I was just trying to kind of zoom in to see any pedestals or anything in there.
The phone's in front of their house.
I think I do it like by our fire hydrant.
Fire,
Yeah,
yes.
Oh, yeah, like right here, yeah,
Yeah.
there's some phone pedestals there, yeah.
so I don't think so. Right.
It looks like, is there power lines? No, those are
Overhead,
mailboxes. Oh, yeah, the power lines are overhead in the front, yep.
And why would they put gasway back there when everything else is up front?
So would it affect behind Jenny and Kenny's?
No, not at all.
No, because
Kenny and
theirs is
Jenny
over
are,
here. Yeah.
they're away.
There isn't one
No.
over there.
No.
It's just them anyway.
My next question is then, where are they planning on gaining access to the back of that property from?
I would imagine that they would,
Nexus camper.
yeah, go right around in here, cause that's,
Whose house is that right there?
that's the guy in question.
He wants, both of these properties are his.
Yes.
This
yeah,
one and this one are both his.
Yes.
And he
This
wants
one
to
and
bridge
this-
the gap.
That one and which one?
This one.
One front and back. That's what he wants out there, because I think he wants to build a shed back there.
Right.
So I just want to verify before we sell that, to make sure there are zero utilities back there.
It's Michelle.
Because it's.
If you call Iowa One Dig,
Breaks up
see if
into pieces
anybody-
of property.
And that's an easy way to do it. It's free, doesn't cost nobody nothing.
Ryan, is that how you do it? Just call Iowa One Dig
So you
then?
can make a shop.
I think that'd be the easiest way to do it, be just have them locate back there to verify there are zero utilities. What's that?
Cost me anything at that point.
No,
So if you need something to mark or fair flag and stuff, you're gonna get utilities.
Right.
Cause you'd have to have gas, sewer, utilities, electrical, phone lines, all that stuff would be covered underneath that. So I think that's step one for them is to verify there's no utilities. I just wanna verify since we have the alley on the other side, but we're not, I'm assuming it's all grass.
It is.
Um,
Even when you go south, it's grass.
that we're not gonna have to start putting rock or stuff back in there. For, I mean, leaving it in the grass area, cause
I would
It's almost
think,
like that as
It's
it's
unmaintained alley.
yeah, I would leave it as an unmaintained.
I would think if he wanted it, he could put it there, but like we would not maintain nothing type of deal.
Well, he'd be putting stuff in city right away and we don't wanna,
Like rock.
Yeah.
We don't mow that.
no, but I'm just saying like, I don't want it to be a service that we're gonna have to start
Yeah.
doing on a property because of that.
And I don't know the whole logistics on where exactly he wants his shed. He was talking about that way of the house, but then we ran into, he ain't got enough real estate that way, so then we wanted it back there. Once again, I don't know how he gets there without driving through the yard. I don't know the whole full story, but he just wanted me to ask about, can we get rid of that alley? So,
I don't know, it's
Should he-
pretty extensively one day and.
right,
Step one, verify no utilities.
You don't know the size of the shed you want to put up?
he did tell me, but that was like a month ago. I got squirrel brain.
Like, we're not talking 12 by 12, a little bigger than that.
Yeah,
No,
we're talking bigger than that.
he wants a real shed.
Yeah.
Okay.
He-
That's the point I was making.
It ain't no bigger than that.
Nice bike shed you put up there.
He could put the 12 by 12 next to his camper.
That's what I'm saying, like, we're not talking a,
No,
yeah, a tool shed.
we're talking a big boy shed.
And what's his plan for his timeline on that? If it's not for 5 or 10 years?
I didn't get that information either.
Next step one, have him do a one call to verify there's no utilities back there to see what we're doing.
Okay.
Just to verify.
Okay. Another thing I got, if we're done with that.
Okay.
We have all the speed sign parts and pieces, I believe. Where exactly are we placing that guy? Because once she gets concreted in the ground, she ain't moving. So,
Yeah, you see that 25-mile-an-hour zone,
right at Reese's.
right by Hefty?
And it's Reese's.
Is that Reese's?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's,
As long as the signs across from each other are the same.
that's what I was telling you.
45 on one side and 25 on the other. Do not have it
Stick
set where
align.
there are two different zones because we don't have limbo area.
Right.
So,
That's what I was feeling, so.
Yeah.
Like,
how tall is it where
we got 11-foot pole,
1 football?
so I could be way down here in the ditch. But like, where are you at?
Hefty's in the bottom right.
Yeah, no, where,
There's
the
Hefty.
sign is way over here.
Is it way over there by the
But it
entrance?
is right there on the sign.
Okay.
There's Reese.
Where's the 45 zone?
That is way out there at Zeidler.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, well, I know the 45 coming in. Where's the 45 going out?
Oh, that's right here.
That's like right.
Yeah, those two just have to be across from each other.
Correct, so like if we move that 25, yeah, you can see the guys,
Yeah,
Right there. Yep, right there. So
so,
we want the 25 right here.
so that's where we want the radar sign.
yeah, so that way it's slowing traffic down. Zoom out a little bit there, because I want to make sure they're slowed down before 4th Street.
So they will be. I would think.
What's that?
Will you zoom out a little bit, Larry?
Oh, they're not gonna clip it because they're in the ditch already.
Yeah, that's a good
If they
point.
hit that sign, they're in the ditch and they're buying a new sign.
Well, I can only have it X amount of feet off the road, I think, otherwise then it won't radar.
Correct, you can only have it so far off the road because of that, otherwise it'll do the cone effect
Yeah.
off of that. So, you want me to go into the 17-page spiel of radars?
Yeah,
The Doppler system and.
I got all the information I can.
We could do that after we adjourn.
Yeah.
Everybody can get it.
So this is where we want it, I need to put that like right next to that sign or right in
You're gonna
front
take
of
that
it.
sign out. Yeah.
Yeah, that sign would come out.
That sign would come out, so then I would put that 25-mile-an-hour sign on a new pole. I have to, because the new one doesn't have no letter, it only has your speed.
Right.
Okay. Got her.
And make sure that you read the instructions, how far it can be off the roadway.
Yes, I gotta do that. I gotta program it to the set speed limit we need and make sure that it has a top end so we don't have drag racers going about 30 on there.
It just say too fast or something like that.
Yeah, I gotta program that.
Mhm.
So. Okay.
He said.
T-O-O.
T-O-O, that's the right.
Too
two.
fast, T-O-O, not T-O. Not T-W-O,
You
it's
can't
T-O-O.
tell that from me speaking and writing, yeah.
No, I know,
But-
I'm
but
just
the
clarifying.
Yeah.
The school teacher.
Too fast.
If you put T-W-O fast on there, we're coming after you.
We're coming after Unless it's 2 miles.
Yeah.
Try it and see what it says.
Yeah.
You and John have to you have to run by it to make sure that.
The rock, paper, scissors, who's driving the truck to make sure.
Yeah, they're playing foul later today.
Yeah, those stop signs look good.
Yeah, we had a boo-boo. I had a boo-boo when we first got those. We were going to put them up and I had it sitting there and I was reaching for his leg to put in the pole and it went down.
No, gosh.
We had to invest in another solar panel, but they were only $140. It was a mistake. I wore that one, but she's up and running now, ready to go.
Good,
So,
especially with the traffic, I'm assuming, as soon as that bridge gets closed, it's gonna be coming through town here.
I did
Make
talk
sure
to
we get-
Trucks going through.
Well, it gets people slow down and make sure that one goes.
You said, I mean, I know it's employee discussion, but I did talk to DNR about, well, I talked to DNR about this one south. They're waiting on the phone company to move their fiber. That's all they're waiting on. They've already started on the west side of the road with their work. But until the fiber's moved, they can't do the bridge. And then I know the county supervisors have approved the project on B60 and east of Lark. So we won't be able to go west.
That's gonna be such a piss.
That bridge too early.
We won't be able to go south or west.
South or west, yes.
Did you have anything else there?
oh, yeah, sorry if you.
We have, that's it, that's all I had. I just talked about the bridge, the information I had on bridges.
Yeah, I just, in the future, we might have some water tower work to do, like with the standpipe. By the sounds of it, last time when they inspected it, they informed me of that, so
Like, how much is that?
I don't know the full specs yet. It seems a little steep, but I'm trying to learn what it is all encompassing.
What's the concern?
Like the paint on it and like the inside of it and stuff like that. It's stuff that we need to do. It's stuff that happens like every 30 years or something, is what he told me. I'm just trying to understand what it all is before I
Just be in
present.
my
But this is on the inside,
Yes.
Oh,
This is stuff no one sees other than
Right.
us on the inside.
it's the stuff you taste,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah,
exactly.
and we don't want that.
no, we don't want paint chips in our.
No.
So they are coming to clean that one rather soon. That one is due for an interior cleaning this year as well, and I'm hoping we get to do that work before we clean that, because I'm guessing they have to clean it afterwards as well, so why not just clean it once?
Sure, makes sense.
But I will bring the information when I get it.
Anything else, Zach?
No, I'm good.
John, anything?
Nothing.
Lauren?
Second.
Second by Brian. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Can I ask it? I just want to ask it.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Thank you
Yeah, let me get-
about that
Huh?
thing that was posted
Oh,
about.
we don't mind.
When you open up the hot dog stand,
I can neither confirm nor deny it's gonna be the first